heartbeat monitor on him, and he's like, yeah.
That's insane. Also, heartbeats go up high because we are now starting ChunkyKong versus Regalo. These are two characters, by the way, that fall into that category of people just look at them and go, you know, you don't see them, so you assume they're bad. Underrepresentation doesn't equal bad. Now, they do have some bad matchups at the top because of the way that we currently have like a pretty hefty sword meta. What are you doing? Is this an actual game?
This is an actual game.
I mean, it is on Kalos. And
well,
okay,
the thing is, so here's the thing, right? Is ChunkyKong is also one of the biggest trolls when he's playing, right?
That's true.
If you're not going to play against him, he will literally just do nothing. Like, he'll go to the other side of the stage. He'll just mess around. Like, he's got no problem doing all that. But yeah, like you were mentioning, though, these two characters, we don't see them a lot, but they have two of the most underrated advantage states in the entire game. Donkey Kong, I believe, is like easily like a top 10, top 20 advantage state. This character's messed up. However,
very poor disadvantage. We saw that stock fly
some of the worst.
Right away. That's why they're not interacting, but Ding Dong off the top's not going to be enough to do it. You want to get that platform reset, of course, to try and go for it now, but he is easily the best Donkey Kong at getting wave bounce slaps. That is one of his best things that he has going for him. However, falling up there, leading to so much damage for Regalo already. Catch him with PK freeze. He is, look, we may not have seen the combo showcase that well with the K rule, but we're seeing it here with the Lucas.
And you know what I like too is that he was doing all those combos against Donkey Kong, trying to get the Chunky Kong's head beforehand. But okay, the double parry, not going to get anything else out of that though. There's that wave bounce or re-reverse, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm talking about. Either way, yeah, Chunky Kong's definitely out here doing his thing.
Yeah, ChunkyKong, I mean, the biggest thing when it goes up against ChunkyKong is that your lead doesn't really, like, exist as much as you think it does. He's really good at ledge trapping, and he steals games away quickly. That being said, though, this is the worst spot for Donkey Kong to be. There are so many options Lucas has to deal with that up B, but the answer right away with that up tilt to get himself at least down to one more stop.
Okay, oop. And you know what's actually really interesting is that Lucas and DK have the same up air.
Oh yeah, they're literally both
just
swinging with the same animation with their like
big
head knocked back. Lucas does it so much that he flips himself over.
Yeah, I mean that's where he gets his cowlick from. He's just slamming his head into things. Why do you need hair product? It
was actually meant to be a pompadour, but like he's dropping it backwards.
Okay, but right now, Chunky Kong is in a lot of trouble here. Despite the fact that these guys, you know, kind of decided to go to Kalos. I mean, it's something you don't normally see too much. I mean, I know it is a unique aspect of this tournament, but I mean, we've been seeing a lot of people playing Kalos, though.
I did see out of the corner of my eye when we were looking at a previous set that Light versus Regalo, every time Regalo could counterpick, it was the here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, we better counterpick a different option than Nat waking up directly from the giant punch. Even though he's at 140, like, he's got a couple kill throws, but the biggest thing is that if he can avoid the ledge traps, you know, one jab block combo away, Donkey Kong can actually steal this, but the F tilt is going to take it away, stopping that. Regalo gets game number 1.
Yep, he had the weak F tilt before that too, and then as soon as he started recovering, hit him with the strong hitbox. And yeah, man, you know, some people think that Lucas is you know, a lower mid tier. Did you know that? This character's got way too much going on, man.
The only thing that is a little bit difficult for Lucas is that what he wants to do, Ness technically does do it a bit better. Like
he's not as consistent as Ness.
Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult to find those easy lineups to get Ws than what you would get potentially with a different character. But Lucas has such good combo games. He has those drag down setups, and it works on pretty much everyone. There's only a few characters who get away from those setups. The only thing that Lucas kind of fears heavily is some swords and characters like Peach, because Peach is really good against Lucas.
Oh, yeah. And you know what's crazy is, like, even no matter how you feel about these characters, how bad both of them might just be, this is still top 32 loser side.
Yeah, this is
that's the crazy thing here. Then this is not like, oh, it's top 32 losers, you know, nobody showed up. Everybody showed up. Maybe Japan didn't really show up, but everybody else is here.
Yeah, this is just to get into the top 16 portion of bracket. So hopefully continue to move forward. And right now, we're looking at a really good defensive play from ChunkyKong compared to game 1. He tried to go after him before and got caught slipping with that downer off the side of the stage. Now here on PS2, definitely one of his better stages. He's hovering around because he has him right now at Ding Dong %, so he's trying to catch Regalo slipping.
Yep. Oh, okay. I didn't know what he was going for right there. What was he cooking? But does get the back air. All right. Try to catch that forward tilt. And Donkey Kong forward tilt, man. I mean,
that is that whole sword. He got bounced up off the ground. He had the jab block, but Lucas ends up getting, like, I think he fell off instantly and got back up, and he was able to punish him heavily with that up smash.
Oh, man, that was definitely a tough spot to be in here. But as we continue to move forward, all right, throws him right off back of the stage. And yeah, man, right now, I mean, we know what ChunkyKong's capable of, but the way that Regalo's playing, man, this dude's actually insane right now. His advantage state just continues to go. It's like once he gets, like he'll trade hits back and forth in that first stock, but once that first stock's gone, he just starts tearing it up.
Yeah, Chunky took 109% just trying to interact, and that did not work out very well with it, for him in the long run. And Lucas, well, actually, this is not too bad. He forced a double jump, and he's stuck at ledge. He's been doing well at ledge, but he is not able to get too much, and his mobility has been actually pretty phenomenal around the very scary nature that is ChunkyKong.
There we go, ChunkyKong gonna take that forward air, you know, as Regalo's landing. But man, dude, oh God, sniping him off the side too. And that's the kind of what we're talking about, right? Where Donkey Kong has this amazing advantage state, disadvantage. He's a big body and doesn't have a lot of tools. You're gonna get caught up in that scenario a lot.
That was the first time he did it too, so catching him slipping on that could be a good... Oh, no, not enough. That could have been the even game right there. But good parry, goes for the slaps, not going to get anything, gets a follow-up that time, and still not enough off the top. Chases him in the sky. It's the first time he went for it, but Regalo not falling for it.
And there's that slaps, man. I feel like ChunkyKong's really the only Donkey Kong that really utilizes that, too. It's like he knows when his opponent's going to air dodge, so instead of just potentially trying to miss with a move, I'm just going to put out a constant hitbox. You're going to have to deal with that. But he does find a way to take the stock here. It's a one-stock game all of a sudden.
That was good because Regalo was pretty aggro most of the time from ledge, too, and also Lucas is just like the rise with like forward air and such. So that getting that parry, Giant Punch is online, but you cannot afford to take big combos, get sent off stage. That down air, especially after that side B before, he's going to force him to recover high early, and that might lead to a free back air.
All right, there he goes, continuing to just kind of put down some pressure here. And you can tell, like, Regalo, the fact that, you know, he does have the lead, he is pushed to the ledge. And you want to know why? It's because ChunkyKong is that guy. He's scary in those types of positions. But all of a sudden, Regalo's got one opening here, and that was actually almost the game.
Good shield discipline from Chunky to not jump out of there. Rising with the Giant Punch, trying to use the armor to take a hit. Now he's got to take a down smash. He's not going to get it, and he retreats with the ad tilt. Chunky gets back to center. Regalo still holding this lead extremely well, but it's still getting increasingly scary as it goes on.
Okay, yet the down smash going to be able to get past that once again, and that's actually like a really, really strong two frame if, you know, Regalo's able to time that correctly. But yeah, this is continuing to just kind of get really scary for ChunkyKong. I mean, it's really getting scary for both of them because you just give him more rage as time goes on.
I mean, we're slowly... Oh,
wow.
That might have stepped to jump. No, he did. Okay, he still had to jump. Oh, he tried to catch him with neutral get up, but instantly getting out of there to make sure he did not get punished. And Chunky hovering around that platform again because he wants to get him that much closer, forcing the jump. The down smash still not connecting, Skip.
Yeah, the back throw. He's got one last chance to stay alive here because he's not taking another one of those and getting away with it. And that's actually the game because the down air coming out, closing out that stock. And we got Regalo. And look at it. That is actually like all of Soba, North Carolina, and stuff like that. They are behind their boy. And I'm telling you, man, the first time I found out about Regalo, he actually beat the living hell out of me in bracket. And the fact that he's showing up here, showing out, and letting everybody know who he is this weekend, I'm not surprised. I know a lot of you are surprised. I'm not. This guy's insane.
It's been phenomenal to watch the way that his Lucas has been operating, and that was so good because once the jump is burned, you have literally no other choice. Also, I don't even know if he was going to make it. And there is that Rob you alluded to before this began. It is going to show up here because he just could not handle the Lucas.
And I can tell you straight up, the Rob is, like, if you took a really good Donkey Kong player and made them play Rob, just think about how that is. That's exactly how this character plays.
How many categories of people do we have that have done that before?
We got ChunkyKong.
So we have a one-case scenario here, and right now, okay, luckily you got away from that. That would have caught him slipping on the platform, but you now have to be very careful because Regalo already showed his item gameplay is pretty solid. He's gonna go grab it. Never mind, he's gonna smack it away.
I mean, actually, that kind of keeps it alive a little bit longer, which means it keeps it out of ChunkyKong's hands. So honestly, I do not blame him for that. But okay. Does get him a way to push him right back off stage again. And I do like his ledge trap scenario. But here's the thing, right? What I was kind of alluding to is when you take a Donkey Kong player and make him play a high tier or a top tier, he will still go for the cheese. I promise. It's still there.
Side B will be in.
Like, believe me, it's going to happen.
He will definitely try to punish that tether recovery at some point. But, I mean, Regalo's had minimal times that he's had to do it so far. Sending him over on the side of the stage. And Regalo falling a little bit too low. This could be a potential downer, but he ends up getting right underneath him.
Continues to put this pressure down too. This is definitely getting a little bit scary, and it's such a change of pace too, especially compared to those first two games. It's a lot slower. We're getting to about a 1.5-minute mark here. Nobody losing a stock, but both of them are very high in the red at the moment. A nice little laser to kind of push them back, but you do lose the gyro, and you're not able to keep that advantage state popped up and keeping it going. And the back throw off stage, not gonna be able to take a stock either. But man, dude, these guys are certainly swinging at each other. Did you see him taunt there?
Yeah.
He actually taunted in the center of the stage.
Well, that was the quickest. That might have been the fastest taunt to bodied I have ever seen.
Right.
And now this is a good opportunity, but falling up here does get him out of that combo. Not enough to get him anything else, but now teching in place, that's the last thing you want to be doing in front of Rob, especially when the down tilt traits are coming.
Yeah, and I think ChunkyKong's definitely got himself in a nice spot here. I mean, of course I said something and then he loses the stock, but Regalo, man, you got to start rising up because it's going to get more terrifying as time goes on. And like the thing is like once your opponent, like you're beating your opponent, they go to a character switch and they start winning, that is something that does bite in the back of your head just a little bit because you start to get really, really worried all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that missed the timing on the two frame there for side B. That could have been a stock for Chunky, but Regalo only getting 32. That's not that bad. However, Chunky is in that spot now where you try to like force the kill, right? You try to chase, and Regalo taking full advantage of that. Oh, that could have been so much more if he got another follow up on that. But he's got 80% basically here, Skip.
Yeah,
pretty much unchecked.
Yeah, Lucas, I mean, he is that guy for sure because, like, he's got this crazy game plan. He can be very flashy with it, right? There's, like, 14 different routes that he can take at any point in time as long as you give him the opening. And you kind of have to play a little bit of a guessing game. ChunkyKong guessed right there. He said, listen, I'm just going to jump out of here. I don't want to deal with this at all. But Regalo is still on the chase, trying to find a way to close this one out. And you know what's actually really interesting? We have not seen that magnet come out at all.
Literally, as you said that, he used it.
Oh, really? I looked away.
I know, you looked at me for a second and he used it. That was hilarious. He was
I'm not even watching the game.
Yeah, he was anticipating the laser as it would come back in to hopefully like get some free health and get him off of that edge guard by answering still. Is ChunkyKong holding on to a momentary lead as he gets the drag down off of there. Detail gets the back throw because I think he assumed that up throw wouldn't get that kill yet, and I expect he's not stealing it yet.
Yeah, and that's, wow, actually forced him to use a lot of that fuel to actually go way up high. Ooh, that dash attack would have certainly cleaned up the stock. The PK freeze not going to be able to connect there because we do got ChunkyKong with the gyro, putting down that pressure. Look at him chase him all the way across the stage. Oh, he was looking for it, just did not commit.
I can see the crowd literally from here, from Florida, who are popping off every single hit that Chunky has gotten. Gonna get the out tilt, gonna get the out bear, and that could potentially put a point on the board, but it's not yet.
There we go. We got Regalo basically one last chance to try and find a way to close out the set. The forward air does clean it up. Okay, it's a one-stock scenario here. It is up to ChunkyKong. Does he want to go home? Does he want to keep this set going? It's all up to him because, excuse me. Yeah, it is all up to him. I'm sorry. Where am I thinking? I completely had a brain fart. The game's over. We can reset, go to game 4.
Oh my God, you went okay there. There's a battle amongst Coast. Like you see J Mafia right behind him right now.
I'm overheating, man.
Getting into it. All like you got the battle of, like you said, North Carolina, Silva, and everyone, and then of course Florida out there supporting Chunky. And the switch to the Rob was the play. It got a little bit scarier in a couple of those spots where Rob was kind of struggling to get down. But one thing that was great for Chunky was the down tilt tech chases. He had better combos. He had the ability to pressure him, and also he could recover more safely than the problems he was having with Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Now the other scenario here too is that like Regalo. Wow, I actually like that. You see that?
Actually hilarious.
He was ready.
The most comical part about that, he's got basically 31% for it.
Yeah, dude, so, he's looking like Pablo from the backyard baseball.
Pablo Sanchez?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my God.
He was ready for that, man. He's like, crack. But either way, now this is where things get a little bit scary, right? Because like, yes, you got like, you pulled out the Rob, which is just such a momentum shift of a character from going Donkey Kong to Rob as it is. But now Regalo, he was starting to get more confident as that game went on. And granted, he did drop the game, but now he's getting a little more comfortable. He's figuring out your pace, and he could actually do a lot of damage here, especially if ChunkyKong's not ready to, switch things up here. And that's a stock, baby. That's why you can't just be throwing moves out like that.
I love it. He hadn't gone for that like at all previously.
Oh no.
Oh, C-drop.
Okay. Oh, it's still going.
60%. Oh, he wanted the air dodge. He wanted the air dodge so bad. That would have given him a massive lead, and that would have sent him straight to the highlight reel.
Listen, you might have done that to a bunch of other people, but what I'm saying is like, with ChunkyKong, when he plays a character like Donkey Kong whose disadvantage state is so bad, you don't just air dodge.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows. He's very careful with the way that he gets back down.
Yeah, he knows not to overly use that air dodge as a free punish out of disadvantage. However, Regalo has keeping that advantage in his favor. Force the air dodge, uses the gyro to get back in, but he has to get him to the ledge or off these down tilt check chases soon if he wants to get some damage going. Trade-off between the both of them. Damage still in favor of Regalo.
Yeah, Regalo's definitely trying to get some going, but the down tilt, that was beautifully placed. And tried to go for the grab too, tried to get a little bit something extra, but Regalo not allowing him to have it, using these PK Thunders as well to continue to harass ChunkyKong, deciding to go way up high, and he just launched that gyro way up there, man.
Yeah, I like the fact that a lot of these edge guards have been non-committal from Regalo, using those PK Thunders like you were saying before, but the back air coming through, not going to get anything, matching out with that up smash, assuming you would be right next to him. Foreigner finds the mark, and Regalo takes the lead.
Regalo, man, definitely in a tough spot. He wants to try and keep this stock alive. I mean, you want to try and get as much extra credit as you can if possible, but we got ChunkyKong putting the stock down, man. We got a last stock situation here in Game 4.
The crowd is alive. I hear so much cheering going on between both sides. ChunkyKong trying to keep himself in this bracket right now. This Rob switch has been working so well, but Regalo's edge guards have been on point. He has been answering back. Goes for the grab. That's going to answer back with his own.
The Tombstone pile driver to get something started. 21% ain't too bad. The PK freeze trying to dissuade him from getting back there to the stage.
Regalo committing to a double jump, going after him. Gyro's in hand, but catches the cross up with the nair, fading away. That could have led to quite a bit, but he was a little bit out of position.
There we go. Okay, the forward tilt. I thought that was a dash attack, but no. Okay, they like that. You know, hey, I'll just go take center stage. I'm in a weird position. I didn't position myself the way I wanted to. I'll reset here. You come back down. We'll start duking it out again.
Yeah, big time agree. And now ChunkyKong forced to recover high. He's going to have to dodge potentially. No, he stalled that out, but that's a lot of jet fuel gone. He has to retouch the ground. He's going to have to back air. Force the air dodge, but he instantly swings as he gets down and caught off Regalo.
Okay, that is going to be the up tilt. Oh, it's going to get another grab. This is going to be huge. Okay, goes for another one. The up air with the rage. Is that going to be it? No. The DI is alive, and he's keeping it going.
He frame chopped him again with a falling up air. He goes for the tether, stalled it out, not going to get hit by back air, trying to get his way back in. Currently, Regalo fading away, trying to look for a potential throw setup, but he jumps right in. Down throw, can this be enough? Is he going to find the up air?
Oh, you just had the up smash. He tried to go for the mash read and was not able to get what he wanted. Regalo is an absolute madman with a beautiful mix-up.
All right, now here comes that nair. Gonna stall out with that side back. He got caught though. His jump's gone. He can go off stage. He's gonna wait it out, try and punish that with the down air. He doesn't connect.
Dude, that thing goes so far, man. People forget exactly how far Lucas can go. The survivability is insane, and I can't believe he's had his 5th chance to try and close this game out.
He's at 167, and now he's at dead because he gets hit by the back air, and we get a Game 5.
Dude, look at that. You got the Florida boys immediately right in front of the stage. Actually, I'm hearing them yell.
I can literally hear them from here.
And I'm hearing it in my headset. That's the thing.
They are on the opposite side of the building, and we can hear them all the way over here. It has been getting so intense. What an incredible match. Again, this is just to get into losers top 16 to keep that bracket run alive here at SmashCon 2022. This counter pick has been so good for ChunkyKong, and he's going to switch back to the DK here on Hollow Bastion for the final game.
Dude, this is a statement if I've ever seen one, man. You got this far. You got to Game 5 because of Rob. Now, granted, the Donkey Kong has had some great moments, but Regalo's kind of been eating you alive. So, I mean, this is a brave choice.
The biggest thing right now, basically, I think it's just that he was struggling a little bit more to get back safely, so decided to go with his best foot forward here on this last game. But you're right, though, those edge guards were so good for Regalo, but this center platform skip works so well for Donkey Kong, and I think he's going to try and abuse that as much as possible.
But yeah, dude, you can definitely tell he's got the momentum in his back pocket. He's feeling it right now, and I mean, ChunkyKong, when he's feeling it with Donkey Kong on the screen, we know how much of a different beast he is. But man, Regalo is still, doing a great job putting down these hits, building up this damage, putting that heavy tax and really making him pay.
And one thing that Regalo's been doing,
whoa, what a tech!
He gets the tech. He was doing such a good job at forcing the double jump from ChunkyKong at high ranges to get him to just keep resetting. But the fact that he just teched that down air, his reactions are on point. This is going to be a very hot last game. And now that up is going to be forced, he's got to take it.
Whoa!
Oh my God, you are insane.
This is what we're talking about, man. He plays Donkey Kong. He knows exactly how he has to recover to survive. He's so careful about it. But that was a beautiful recovery. Does lose the stock there finally, man. My goodness.
Another non-committal edge guard from Regalo. Even after he messed it up, not going for the down smash, it didn't matter. He catches him. But the side B, back air finds the mark, though. Already even in the game right back up.
That's a top 5 backer in the game, man. That thing is so messed up. It's so quick. It's so lethal. And ChunkyKong, obviously, among the best of the best, knowing how to make that work.
That has been the win condition for Donkey Kong players for years. It has not been the Giant Punch. It's been that. However, that Giant Punch is currently looming, and he's looking for a potential tech chase to get a jab block, get a lot of damage, and possibly knock out Regalo early.
Yeah, but Regalo's definitely putting in the work here on the second stock. Not taking a single hit, of course, until that down tilt, putting a little bit of slap, putting a smackdown on him. This is a scary spot to be in. Okay, thankfully he does does have that tether, because if he was any other character, that was a down B coming out from Chunky.
Yeah, also fear factor is starting to play in here. Like, Regalo is like being very smart in zoning out. He's not trying to engage. But when you're in a last game situation like this, where you're looking at, oh, he wanted that dodge down, or an early aggressive option from Regalo, he burns the giant punch.
All right, here you go. Look at, man, Chunky's taking his time, and dude, he's actually like, he's got one of the more interesting neutrals I've seen, because like he's got no problem just walking back and forth. But man, the down air from Regalo, closing it out, one stock away, and I know the MDVA homies are around their boy right now. They're supporting him.
They're already taking 36% damage, and this is now becoming a little bit more difficult because all he's doing is spacing him out with all the zoning. Catch him with the nair, going to chase him, and gets with the forward air. He's already got to burn the double jump, so he's got to take a hit essentially on the way down. He gets another grab.
Oh,
and he can't afford to take this hit right now. Down there, no, he ends up grabbing the ledge.
And he gets the nair though. There we go, dancing on him. Tippy tap shoes, and the forward smash. Not going to be enough. Beautiful DI to stay alive here. He just has to go out there, put a hitbox, but no, Chunky finding a way back to the stage.
Amazing defense from Chunky to stall that out, to not get hit by that down air, but the jump's now burned. He's going to guide him to the center, though, that time. He gets away from the grab. You can't afford to take one. Forward air is going to find it, but
what?
he's still not dead.
Oh, my God. How does he have 17 different chances to keep this stock alive?
Oh.
That's a stock, baby. No, he misses it.
The second time he does not match out of one of those spots. Up throw should take it up, guide him to the skies, and Regalo continues his run here at SmashCon, taking out ChunkyKong here in game number 5, deciding to commit to his main in the end, but it cost him, and Regalo is your victor.
I mean, there you go. You got the boys right there behind them too, you know, saying, hey man, look, that was a good game 5. We appreciate you showing up, showing out, and supporting us, showing what we can do. But man, Regalo just a little too strong, and not only with that home field advantage, right, but man, he was kind of tearing up that Donkey Kong the whole time.
It really was. So you could not have asked for one of like a better last qualifier for top 16. Could have taken him out right here. The weight of Donkey Kong helping, of course. The routes were very solid for Chunky for a while, but the thing is, eventually you have to box with Lucas that lines up the kill throws, and that eventually will take you out. Could not have asked for a better closeout to that set with the way that like, everything went down.
What a banger game 5 too, man. Like that was